how Obaseki defrauded $300 Philip Shaibu. This one is coming from Philip Shaibu, viewers, and a former deputy governor of Edo State. Welcome to our channel this morning. Welcome to our channel. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you for staying with us. Philip Shaibu, a former deputy governor of Edo State, has come up to speak of issue and crisis between himself and former governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State. And this has to do with funds that both of them enter into an agreement for and was supposed to be used for something that has to do with their party. Although that is what the report is giving us right now, it's telling us. But we all know that in every rumor, like they say, there's an atom of truth. In this case, his pain is that he gave Obaseki a certain amount of money because Obaseki asked for it to be added to another amount of money to lobby for their party and all of that. And to lobby for their party leaders in Port Harcourt, to be precise. And somehow, Shaibu got to find out that Obaseki, according to him, he said Obaseki has duped him, which of course I really don't see. I don't see that. I don't know if that is true. I don't know how possible that is. And we know that these politicians, they have their way with funds. They know what they do with the funds they get, or rather the funds they collect from the country's purse, rather, and or from the state's accounts. Let me put it that way. For me, it's really not clear, because if it was actually used for what he mentioned it to be used for, I don't think he will come up to. I don't think he will come up to say it online that he has been duped by former governor of Edo State, who is no other person than Governor Godwin Obaseki. However, what they intended the money for was not what was planned. Was not what was planned, and it didn't go. It's not according to what he wanted. So he's coming up now to say that he has been duped by Obaseki because Obaseki did not do what they agreed, according to him, to do with the finance. Well, viewers, you will bear with me that these politicians, or rather the rulers of Nigerians, the leaders of Nigeria in the various states, have all of them have their own personal interest. Who knows what he had what was his interest in what they were to use the fund for? Who knows what he was to gain from what the money was meant for? However, maybe he didn't come true for him the way he intended it. He didn't go through for him. He didn't achieve what he was supposed to achieve from that, from the purpose of that finance. But so to say, because I don't think it is, first of all, an error to lobby for your party leaders or rather to stand in for you to get some form of favor. It is an error as a leader, not to talk of a leader of this magnitude. So both of them has to be questioned, because I feel someone is not saying the truth, or both of them are not ready to say the truth yet. I really don't know what you think, viewers. I want to know what you think about this. A lot of people have their own opinions about this. Some will say, yes, indeed, Obaseki duped him. Some will say Shaibu. Some persons are saying that Shaibu is not coming out to say the truth. Some persons are saying that where did he get the money from that he borrowed, or rather he lended to Obaseki, that is now seen as defrauding. And in the comments, in the update, in the report rather, he said that he was able to pay back in 7 months the amount that was taken. And we're not talking about small money here, viewers. We're not talking about small amount of money. It's not 200,000 we're talking about. It's not even a million naira we're talking about here. This has to do with a $300 and a $700. And we all know what that amount of money, what it will amount to if it's been changed into the Nigerian naira. I want to give you the news in full. But shortly before then, if this is your first time of joining us, kindly click on the subscribe button and stay tuned with us. If you've been with us all this while, thank you so very much for staying by us. The news in full. Philip Shaibu, a former deputy governor of Edo State, has alleged that ex-governor Godwin Obaseki defrauded him of $300,000. In a recent interview with The Sun, Shaibu claimed that Obaseki took the money under the pretense of lobbying party leaders ahead of their decampment to PDP. When the issue of moving to PDP arose and the debate was about what the party would gain, I told him to go ahead, even if it meant sacrificing the deputy governor slots, Shaibu stated. He further claimed I contributed $300. He told me he was adding it to $700 to lobby leader in Port Harcourt. But we later found out from the zonal PDP chairman that no such money was given. Expressing disappointment, Shaibu added, "He duped me. It took me 7 months to repay the money in installments. I had to raise the alarm because I was repaying a debt for money that was never used. Till today, he hasn't returned it." He names key PDP figures, including Chief Dan Obe and Ogbeide Ihama, as witnesses to the situation. Obaseki and Shaibu were once political allies but have been embroiled in a prolonged political battle. Their fallout began after the 2020 Edo State gubernatorial election when tensions over succession plan emerged. Shaibu, who had been loyal to Obaseki, reportedly sought to succeed him in 2024, but Obaseki resisted the move. This led to public clashes, allegations, and Shaibu's impeachment in 2024. However, in a dramatic turn of events, the court later reinstated Shaibu, declaring his removal unconstitutional. The ruling heightened the political crisis in Edo State, further widening the rift between the former allies. Despite Obaseki's efforts to maintain political control, his anointed candidate, Aswe Ighodalo, lost the Edo State governorship election to Monday Okpebholo, the candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC. Well, viewers, this is the report in full. A lot's views are running through your mind. Some people are commenting, some comments are rolling in. And I know so well that some people will see this as they are just deceiving themselves. They're just trying to make the public feel, or rather, Shaibu is just trying to make the public feel that he is perfect or that he is better than Obaseki. Please keep your comments rolling in. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell for more updates. Thank you for joining us.